Hi, I'm Kristen. In today's video, I offer a choose life choice for your soul, how to live in a place of rest, overflowing the fruits of the Holy Spirit that we see in Galatians 22. And so it's not work, it's ease. And so tune in and we'll unpack it together. Hey guys, I'm Kristen. I'm a spirit, soul, body, wholeness, and fullness health coach and life coach, author, and speaker. But most importantly, I'm head over heels in love with Jesus. I'm passionate about helping people make just small decisions, easy tweaks to their story to position themselves for more of an intimacy with the Lord, as well as positioning themselves to receive more of His fullness, His blessings upon your life. And so if that is interesting to you, or you're just interested in spirit, soul, body, divine health, then I would love for you to subscribe and follow along, because that's what I discuss. So in today's video, we are going to talk about a choose life choice for your soul. And I'm going to share out of Galatians 5. And this is the fruit of the Holy Spirit. And so these are 9 fruits. Obviously, there's more characteristics. So summing up in Galatians 5:22 is love, peace, patience, joy, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. And so we know that these fruits, these attributes of the Lord, is what is going to come out of us naturally if we are full of Him. And that is actually the point I want to make, because in the past I've heard conversations of, I'm going to offer love, or I will give love, or I'm going to bring peace. And I just want to remind you that to live from a place of rest is the same as living from a place of strong intimacy with the Lord. So all our focus needs to be is on oneness and wanting with Him, just increasing the oneness, the wanting with Him. So focusing on Him, letting Him take over you fully. Again and again, I'll continue to show this diagram, because it is about living from the inside out. So God's Spirit, that is one, your spirit, one with God's Spirit. And if all we do is expand this ring becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. It will expand and come into them. These are supposed to be little arrows. And then these little dots, we'll just say these are the little dots. And this is your soul. So our mind, will, emotions, all we're doing is expanding Him, His will, His ways, His thoughts, His feelings, His desires, His everything, expanding more of Him, which is expanding the oneness, because we're already one with Him. Our spirit is one with Him. So expanding more of Him into then our soul. And so replacing our thoughts about things, our feelings about things, our desires about things with His agenda, what's important to Him. And that's actually our decision. We're saying, not my will, but yours. I don't want what I want. I want what you want. My desire is what you want. And so as we do that, as it takes over our soul and takes over our body, it creates an atmosphere. It creates an atmosphere around us of love, of joy, of patience, of kindness, of goodness, of gentleness, of faithfulness, of self-control. It's not like we have to practice self-control. It's not like we have to practice patience. That can feel almost like hard to do, and then we're judging, or was I patient, was I kind? Instead, we're just increasing this oneness, increasing our intimacy, our adoration, our affection, our pleasure, our enjoyment on Him as He expands in us, as God's Spirit expands in us. Our spirit, our true self, that's exactly who we truly are. His dream for our life before one day came to be, Proverbs 139, verse 16, that is actually our spirit, one with His Spirit, will overflow the fruits of His Holy Spirit. And we know in Matthew 7, verse 20, that you will know people by their fruit. And so you can just organically, effortlessly see them, how they handle whatever situation. Are they kind in response to that? Or do they respond with goodness? Is it easy for them? And even if it's not, no worries. It's saying, oh, Lord, I want to respond this way, but you say, your word says, and I must forgive. I release, I cast my cares upon you. I let go and trust that you're good and you care for me. And so we then navigate in our soul, going throughout our day with just ease from that place of rest, full of love for ourselves. Our hearts are now experiencing nonstop love and peace and joy and patience and kindness and goodness and gentleness, faithfulness and self-control. And we're doing it not because of what we're getting externally. We live from the inside out. We live in oneness and wanting with the Lord, overflowing us, out of us into our soul, our body, and our external world. We offer the world a beautiful thing. So that's the Choose Life choice today. Again, we do not eat from that modern day tree of the knowledge of good and evil. We eat from the modern day tree of life, and that is a person. Eating from the modern day tree of the knowledge of good and evil is like us deciding what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad. And we know in Proverbs tells us again and again, there's a way that seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to death. And so, no, we pull from a conversation, from a communion, from intimacy, from a banter, from going back and forth with the person of Jesus. And he is the way, he is the truth, he is the life. He carries the Zoe abundant life, the John 10:10 promise that he offers us. And so if you want to experience more abundance in your story, increase him inside you, increase the Spirit inside you, live in communion and oneness with him, and you will absolutely overflow the fruits of the Holy Spirit as a byproduct. We're not after that. That is just what comes with the intimacy with him. So choose life today, find freedom, take territory, because we know more than ever, now is the time. Much love to you.